Officer Marshall here, and welcome back to another Hearts of Iron 4 videos, where guys, today, we're going to be back playing on the modernized map, 1937, right where we left off, as the German Reich. Last episode we ended off, we just put ourselves on free trade, and we should be able to build things much quicker now. So these should be going much faster. Anyways, there is some free civilian factories. You go straight down these, go down that, and we should be able to... Oh, okay. I do not think they can finish training, so I'm just going to go ahead and spawn. One out of 12. Okay, I made too many. That's okay. You can go to that one. What? How many do you already have? So 3 more Panzer divisions, and that's good. Alright, we're going to definitely need more motorized here. What will get us more military factories? Anything? I think we actually have to build our military factories. So, how are we doing non-civilian? We're okay. I'm gonna let them finish, but I'm going to add more military factories to the ones already building. Get some radio detection in here. And let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. I want to see what they're going to do. Do they already have a naval invasion planned? Or what? Because they are authoritarian. I would love to see what they're going to do here. Alright, anyways. Let's just do that. I imagine here in a little bit we're going to see a little bubble pop up here where they just try and naval invade. Of course, I'm not entirely sure how they plan on winning this war, because they don't own Kuwait or Jordan or Palestine, so they can't even get there. Well, that was a little stupid on their part. They're going to be sitting there at war for the entire game, and Iraq is probably going to join somebody else's faction, most likely mine if they turn fascist. I mean, I'm not going to let them because they're at war with the UK, but I mean... Okay, Slovakia is 100% fascist but does not want to join our faction. That might very well be an invasion there, good sir. Of course, instant war, it's quite good for, basically crowd controlling your enemies. We do in a logistics company. We can add it. But it's really good for crowd controlling enemies, especially with a bunch of smaller nations, because you can just breeze through them all without too much of an issue. Of course, all these new nations, they spawn with 0 divisions. Even British Raj, I had to annex them under another nation and then send them out again. And we now have Greater Albania in the Axis. Right? Okay, so they had asked at first. Argentina seeks help. Sure, go ahead. Are you going to be turning fascist, or are you trying to turn fascist? Because if so, I will totally boost your party popularity. Or what are you even doing? Okay, so they actually have their own focus tree. This is very interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, so they can basically take out the entire world. They just need to go nationalist, and I can actually help them with that. Or, by world, I meant, New World. The only thing is... Okay, they did do this. Okay. I was gonna say, if they did that one, they probably would not be able to do that. Or the rest of their tree. Fascist. But... Insert decision with timeout. What does this keep... Oh, Albania wishes to join the Axis. Where is... I actually accepted. I don't know why they're not in faction. I need to start things so I can get Albania in the faction before Italy decides to try and chomp them up. I would love to kill Italy because Italy is such... it's so bad. They're so bad. I mean, they're okay for, like, holding the line there, but other than that, they're useless. And I honestly don't want to have to deal with them. So, I mean, of course, the Mediterranean Sea is a vital part if we do end up wanting to get to Africa easier. The only thing is, there's no point. UK just dug a bigger hole for themselves. They can't even get up here. What are they doing? I mean, they're going to have to come all the way from one of these islands and get up there. Alright, there's the Spanish Civil War. Quite late, actually. Alright, what shall we do this time? I feel like we should do an infantry expert, because we are going to be using quite a bit of infantry. Do we have plenty of rifles? We have plenty of rifles. Time to just start spamming divisions. These two armies, they're going to be fully, or for the most part, so like 18 infantry, 6 motorized. Okay, so you already have 6, right? 1, 2. So then we only need 12 for that army. And 12 for the next, so I'll just let them go all the way. We are running low on manpower. We have very, very insufficient resources. Okay. So even with all the added steel in our nation, we are still quite behind. So we now only have 38 civilian factories free for voting. These should finish quite quickly, and then we can move on to just straight up military industrialization, which will be wonderful, because then we can actually start spamming more motorized. And of course, here we're actually getting, it's actually not bad right now. So there's all the tanks. We don't need too many military factories on them. This will get production efficiency up by a lot on the second one, and they should equal out eventually. And everything else is at max production efficiency except medium bombers. But that's okay. So we have plenty. We of course will start changing our stockpile because of the fact that interwar fighters and planes are garbage. And once they are fighter ones or tactical bomber ones or whatever, we'll just let them be. Nationalist Spain is actually doing really well. Like, actually. They do, I think both of them do have a base game focus tree. No, actually. Okay. So, Republican Spain has its custom focus tree. Nationalist Spain does not have a custom focus tree, which doesn't make sense to me because it's the one that wins the Civil War every single time. I don't know why they don't have a custom focus tree, but it's whatever. I guess because Republican Spain is technically the original Spain. It's the same color still. Madrid is about to fall here, and Catalonia, as well as Narva right here, or Navarre, is about to fall. Of course, I don't know how they're not dead yet. They don't even have a port here. Of course, Catalonia, they do have a port there, so they're probably going to be okay for a little bit. But I think they're focusing the majority of their troops here. Okay, what's this decision? Albania wishes to join the Axis. That one's glitched for some reason, so I'm just going to keep dismissing it until I can actually invite them to the faction. Because I'm going to assume, yeah, they turned fascist through this. Yes. So they had to do that. Because Yugoslavia doesn't exist, so I guess they had to go straight for that. And then they're gonna go down here, and I cut off their entire focus tree. Like, the main part of their focus tree, I cut it off. But I don't know, maybe, they would be quite fun to play as in a later episode. You never know. Alright, I'm just gonna let them go out, and then I will continue to train them for the next army. And with all of these tanks, I should be able to put out some tank divisions. And these guys only have 72 division capacity because they are garrisoning right now. Who can I invite to faction? The Assyrian? No thanks, buddy. Sorry, bud. I know you're at war, but okay, we better hope Democratic Japan loses. I don't want a boring game. Oh, for God's sake. Fascist Japan is already losing. How is that even possible? Come on. Oh, come on. Hirohito. Come on, man. You got this. Of course, the Democratic one has the actual focus tree, so even if Hirohito does win, they're useless. Alright, never mind. Lose Hirohito. Alright, non-core manpower would be great, because once we do take everything over, even though we have a lot of cores, such as these provinces, or states, all the way up to Memo, it would still be foolish not to choose him. We shall do oil processing. So our first target, of course, is going to be Austria, then Czechia, or the Czech Republic, whatever. So he's also turning fascist, which is interesting. So I think I'm going to boost his party popularity, so they can actually turn fascist, so they don't have to worry about anything else, or so I don't have to worry about anyone else attacking me for attacking them. Because that would be just rude. Okay, I'm actually going to only do 6 divisions for now. There's that. Are they actually garrisoning? Okay. Yeah, we really need more manpower, so I think I'm going to go to extensive conscription when we have 150 manpower. Do we have, how much manpower do we have in the field? Perfect. Okay, we can actually do the Anschluss. Right, I'll do it right after I finish these 3. And I think we might be able to get a World War II on time, actually. We don't need this just yet, because we're not actually researching anything. This is useless as well, because we most likely will not be surrendering. Can I do this? Okay, I can. So how is it coming on construction? Quite good, actually. They're building a lot. Alright, so how many consumer goods factories do we have, though? Like, what is the... So, okay. So it really is only 20%. That's actually quite nice. And without the MIFO bills payments, upping the consumer goods factories, this game has, allowed me to build so many factories. I'm going to just go ahead and garrison everything because I don't see a reason not to. Not to mention, if Austria does decline, which they really shouldn't, they're fascist. Speaking of which, what is Hungary doing? Okay, so they haven't done this yet. So they've strengthened fascists, or at least they are strengthening fascists. No, they're doing the bleed agreement, okay, or the bled. fled. I never know. Anyways, it's 1997 or 1937. Sorry. We do want to get division attrition down before war. We really need more manpower if we're going to keep pumping out divisions like this. So do we actually have... No, we just need more support equipment. That's our problem. Our rifle is actually fine. 83 a day is not bad at all. We should get some tanks out soon. And we're not going to be using too many tanks, I think. Right? Countered by elastic defense, so basically, if they have elastic defense, this is useless. Okay, well that's okay. Can't I add things to this guy? No, not yet. I do, however, want to see his traits. So if I do add Blitzkrieg, is Blitzkrieg even a thing on this? Okay, I can assign a new trait to Irwin. Guerrilla Fighter, entrenchment speed's always nice. I'm gonna get rid of this command power. Fortress Buster. Or equipment capture ratio gain. We want that and we want that.
Angetreten.
You can do Guerrilla Fighter.
Alright.
What can I add? I cannot add anything to you. Can I add anything to you? No. Okay. Well, that's alright. Direct ground support is done. Which one's better? I think I normally do formation fighting. Yes. Because of the fact that we get more air superiority. It's always nice. This video is almost up, and by next episode we should be able to do the Anschluss and start the early stages of World War II. I'm really hoping the United Kingdom does not get involved, because they still are at war with Iran and Iraq. And, I mean, if they do get involved by that point, that's when I'll invite them to the faction, because then I have allies to them in the Middle East, and that's always nice. But until then, I will just keep to myself. So, because of... wow, that's actually not good at all. So, are you almost fascist? 42% fascist. You're not going to turn fascist quick enough. The United States, they are turning faster. And they will probably slowly gain support. Of course, their entire focus tree is just them staying democratic, so... hopefully if they do turn fascist, that basically makes them, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but they can't do anything for the rest of the game, and irrelevant. There we go. They're irrelevant for the rest of the game, so. Of course, though, it's going to be quite simple for them to just go back democratic, so I'll probably continue to boost their party popularity even after they're democratic. And no, what the UK tends to do, what's very interesting, I believe it's a UK thing. It might be an American thing. I actually think it's an American thing, right? Okay, so of course they already did these two. And I'm going to assume they're going to rush down to this. Wait. Okay. That was weird. So apparently, to the UK, the USSR does not exist. The Russian Soviet Socialist Republic. Right? Because... yeah, because they need to... oh, okay. So they do exist. They just either have to be in an offensive war or cause more than 15% world tension. Okay. So far they've done neither of those things. Alright, are our divisions ready?
Befehle?
Yes, they are. And we can modify government. We shall focus on... actually, what can we do here to... I know one of these gives more manpower. Right? Is it this one? I know that one's pretty good for... I think we'll go with this one next. I think hierarchy is what we do for fascism here. And that's going to leave off this episode, guys. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you want to see next on this channel. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time. Later.